Here are some important financial accounts that you should have in order to make sure that you are set for life. Whenever you're 60 and old and can't do anything for yourself, you have this money to take care of yourself. Okay, number one is a simple checking account. Most of you already have this. This is where you can pay your bills, you get your deposits from your job, you use to buy things that you want, to buy groceries, to pay your rent. All of that goes on your checking account. And you only want to keep the amount that you need to live on that account. Meaning, don't put $50,000 in there if you're not going to spend $50,000 in that same month. Next, a high yield savings account, which is where all your emergency fund is, plus some more. Now, this is different from a regular savings account because in a regular savings account, your money just sits there and you gain nothing from it. The bank has that money, whether you like it or not, and you get nothing from it. With a high yield savings account, you earn interest based off how much interest that bank has. So SoFi, for example, which is one of the best ones, has, I think, 4.5% interest rate, which with this, you get extra money for free in your bank account every month that could add up to over $600,000 a year for free just by having that money sit there either way. Number three, a credit card. This is where you build your credit. Best scores are between 750 to 850. Of course, if you have over 800, that's very good. But with a credit card, you don't want to use more than 30%, but it's best to use no more than 10%. Now, if you have $500 credit that the bank gives you because it wants you to use all of it so that your credit score can go down, and it wants you to miss your payments so they can take your money. With a credit card, once again, you want to use less than that 30%. Number one is because you want your credit score to go up. Number two, you want to build trust with the bank. That way they can give you a bigger and larger amount. Now, my favorites are the Discover Student Card, Capital One Saver Student, and the Chase Freedom Rides. These are really, really good for 18-year-olds. Now, if you don't really have that much background history of credit, Chase Freedom Rides is pretty hard to get, but you should still try for it if you can. However, the Discover Student Card is pretty easy to get, and another one that I recommend is the Capital One Saver. Number four, you want to have an investment or brokerage account. This is where you invest for long-term wealth, meaning by the time you're 40 or 60, depending on when you start, you have so much money that you don't need to worry about buying groceries. Now, some of that I recommend are Fidelity, Charles Schwab, and Vanguard. You're basically just investing a couple hundred or even just 50 a month consistently